His last 10 games, he's putting up about 16 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Magic moving the ball around. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go. Dang heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence. Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Outside Bosch. Cole, the pass to Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Insanity, the pass to Fry. Poked away. Harris kicks to Harkless. Second shot opportunity, and he banks in the layup. Harkless has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and become just a huge draw around the NBA.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami now perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster. And for the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
Bill Griddenauer is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Harkless. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by Anderson. The Heat with the lead. Chalmers with it. Now guarded by Insanity. Anderson, a screen on Ridden. Wade dishes to Chalmers. Wade against Riddenauer. Shoots from 12. Wade can't hit.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Riddenauer. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Wade can't hit.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Riddenauer passes to Fry. Down low. Pass to Harkless.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
They grab their own miss, and the wide open shot from Chalmers. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Chalmers has got his first 3 points of the game. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Insanity. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Heat leading by 4. T-Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Riddenauer. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Dang, a screen on Riddenauer. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Take a look at Harris, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there, mix it up.
I've always found that the best rebounders usually aren't the biggest guy. They're the most tenacious, and they have excellent timing and the ability to get off their feet multiple times quicker than their opponent.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Dang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dang's got 12 points in the game.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, they continue to fall asleep in the transition game, guys, and everybody needs to hustle back, turn their heads, find the ball, find their man.
Ridnour from outside. Shot's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Heat leading by 3. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Chalmers. Anderson outside. Back to Chalmers. Chalmers with the screen for Granger. Passes it to Dang. Anderson dishes to Dang. Teardrop shot, and he gets it to go. Dang's got 14 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Harkless with it. 1 second left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move... Fries checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Fournier. Ben Gordon's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Insanity in for Payton. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. Dang comes in for Danny Granger. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And Cole subbed in for Napier. On the floor for Miami. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosh at center. And it's Cole in at the point guard. Wade with it, now guarded by Insanity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Norris Cole played his college ball at Cleveland State, but was a state champion at Dayton Dunbar High School. He's a quick scoring guard who the Heat bring in off the bench, not only to push the tempo offensively, but to provide some real havoc defensively.
And Norris Cole, Steve, more a scoring guard than a playmaker.
Yeah, he picks his spots, Kevin. You know, still searching for that efficiency offensively that would put him over the top, but really found a niche for himself alongside Wade in Miami.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Nick Roberts, the pass to Cole. And it's Wade in the corner. Clock at 4. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Wade's got 6.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Vucevic, the pass to Insanity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Vucevic is really a very capable mid-range jump shooter, but his post repertoire is still a work in progress, very much so. With his size and touch, you'd really like to see him develop that back-to-the-basket game.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Magic. You guys were talking about Vucevic developing inside. Steve, there's also some work to do defensively.
Yeah, still a bit foul-prone. He's got to follow the Roy Hibbert school of defense, remaining vertical, walling off the rim, and avoiding those fouls.
Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Out left to the wing. Vucevic to the pass to Insanity. That one wide left. The Heat leading by 16. Dang goes in. The dish to McRoberts. To the inside. Here's Cole. And the layup falls. Cole's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when you talk about the physical toll for Deng playing those long minutes, tremendous discipline and dedication to keep his body ready to go. And his hard work and leadership has to be missed by the Bulls on and off the court.
Here's Cole. 13 points in the game. Wade kicks to Cole. Back to Wade. To the inside. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 15 points. And for Deng, back in the 2013 playoffs, he tried to practice through complications from a spinal tap. You don't hear that very often. That was a life-threatening condition.
And Kevin, he was unhappy with his care during that incident and said nobody from the Bulls checked up on him at the hospital. So I think that cast a real cloud over their ensuing contract negotiations.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
First free throw is good. And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got his start as a video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly but surely. He's grown as an assistant under some terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his position.
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself.
Wade dishes to Bosch. Deng attacking, and he gets it to go. Deng's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. In the past, as you know, Chris Bosh tried to bulk up, but he's accepted his frame and his finesse game, saying, quote, "It's different now. The game is a lot faster. I don't bang anymore. It's not my strength, and I understand that." He's become more perimeter-oriented, and why not, Kevin? He said he realized that you do get one more point for threes. Gentlemen, over to you.
Perimeter shooting big men. Very much in demand, Doris. Thanks. Here's Cole. That is good. Cole's got 18 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Wade against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And now here comes Cole. Leading the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They are trying to pull away here, continuing to add to this lead.
Well, Steve, no time is a good time to let up in my mind. I mean, you got to continue to just play the game no matter what the score is. No mercy being shown out there, and they're looking to pull away. I like that.
And 101 left in the first half of basketball. Now Harkless, right now averaging 7 points a game. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Harkless has got 6 points. 50 seconds left in the first half. Feeds to Bosch. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Blocked.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Harkless kicks to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. Off the screen. And that one's good. Gordon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Here's McRoberts. That drops.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Miami ahead, running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Well, it's a game of runs, right? They came out strong and got hot from the floor, which allowed them to build this lead. But I think we'll be able to make a run of our own when we come out of half. I guess we'll see.
Let's hope you have time to cover it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, guys, that wasn't the kind of basketball I had in mind, especially on our home court. Let's go over what happened. These refs are trigger happy with their whistles today. That's probably not going to change in the second half. So be a little more careful when defending, especially down low. We've had some outstanding post play in this game too. They're having no luck stopping us on the interior, and we can continue to torment them down there in the second half. We have to find a lot of open shots in the second half, and that means I want you setting screens on the perimeter that are impossible to get through. Our shooters need to have cement walls to run their man into. I won't lie to you. This isn't going to be easy. I don't care what the score is now or an hour from now. What I care about is that we go out there and play with pride.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
So far in the game for Cole, 22 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
Fournier comes in for Vucevic. Willie Green's checked in for Gordon. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Norris Cole. They've got Tobias Harris. Harkless is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Green, and it's Ridnour in at the point. That's his out there.
Your magic dancers.
Making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Fournier, and it's Insanity in for Green.
And we get a chance to check out the story on Luol Deng. Showing up amongst the best. They love what they've seen from him the last couple of weeks. He's putting up 14 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Anderson a screen on Ridnour. Napier passes to Anderson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. 3rd in three-point shooting. And he's been such a good offensive player. His patience, his efficiency, he's ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And that three-point field goal percentage of his, splendid. I mean, absolutely terrific. He's been perfect in his form. When he decides to let it fly, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Insanity, averaging 9 points per contest. From downtown, Miami grabs the miss. Deng's got 5 rebounds tonight. Luol Deng, a 2-time All-Star. Not a lot of flash to his game, Steve, but one of the best two-way players you'll find league-wide.
Yeah, no doubt. A tenacious defender. He can give you 16, 17 points a game. He's very unselfish, locker room leader. He's just the type of guy you can win with.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
The Magic trail by 19. Now the pass to Fry. Magic moving the ball around. Ridnour kicks to Fry. That's good, and it's Ridnour picking up the assist. Fry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Shot is blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Dang against Harris. And it's Granger penetrating. Anderson dishes to Granger. Shot clock at 6. Here's Napier.
I'm sure Coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Fourth, the Magic.
Kevin, this is a phenomenal defensive team. Not just good, they are excellent. They've made an awful lot of outstanding defensive plays. They're on the same page, they're aggressive, they're focused, and they pay attention to detail. That's why they keep teams from getting good shots in the paint.
Chalmers passes to Napier. Back to Chalmers. To the inside. Anderson kicks to Dang. Dishes to Anderson. Dang goes in. The teardrop falls in. Dang's got 25 points.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
There's a screen. Ridnour dishes to Fry. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And Chalmers kicks to Granger. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Anderson. Right wing. Chalmers passes to Anderson. And the basket good. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Chalmers dishes to Granger. Harris against Dang. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dang's got 9 points here in the second half.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Magic making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Chalmers kicks to Granger. Chalmers passes to Napier. Will not go. This is off the front iron. From midcourt, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Miami ahead, up 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Danny Granger is checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 12. On the floor for Miami. Wade out on the wing with Granger. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Cole in at the 1 spot.
Shooting for Miami, Norris Cole. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Forays to the foul line. He hasn't made them all, but the overall impact has been significant.
Insanity, he's checked in for Payton. So he comes up empty at the line.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball. But they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Vucevic setting the pick for Harris. Outside Gordon. Here's Insanity. Wade is covering. Here's Vucevic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And guys, Frye, you know, as you try to put him into some kind of position or descriptive phrase, a stretch four.
I think so, Kevin. But, you know, what's great with Frye is that he can also guard fours and fives. So when you can space the floor as a shooter but also defend the interior, then you're a two-way player, and it's easy to find the right matchup.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Cole. No good on that one.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, had been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. A nice complimentary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
And Chris Bosh posted up a lot more, it seemed, to Clark in Toronto and Miami. It would become primarily a face-up threat.
And I think that's where he's most comfortable, Kevin. More of a slender build. Takes advantage of his quickness more than his strength, so facing up is really where he's been most effective.
Double teamed on Wade. Chalmers with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Nick Roberts dishes to Granger. They shoot again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Payton, he's checked in for the match.
Pick it up out there.
I could use some help.
Well, it was Miami winning them.
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
Here's Chalmers. And here's Wade. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Insanity, he's checked in for Payton. Kicks to Vucevic. Insanity, the pass to Harris. They set the pick. He feeds it to Gordon. Fires from deep. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you've got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Outside Bosh. The feed now to Chalmers. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Bosh has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Insanity. Rebounded by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The kick out to Dang. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 24.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The Heat leading by 15. Pass to Bosch. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. Right side Bosch. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's Insanity. Rebound by the Heat. Mick Roberts has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
On the wing, Dang. The 3 ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Harris passes to Insanity. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space. And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Heat.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
With the win tonight, they go up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a slight edge with one game still left to play this year against the Magic.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Luol Deng. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a stellar outing in this one for Mario Chalmers. He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Channing Frye. Evan Fournier's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Oladipo in for Ben Gordon. There's a screen. Napier kicks to Hamilton. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Haslam. Here's Napier. Passes it to Chalmers. Now here is Haslam. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Well, I mean, it's just energy and belief. It's the belief system. You know, we all work hard. I work extremely hard, and you know, when I can go out there and just play and don't think about it and play with energy, you know, good things happen.
Chris, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
I hope some satellites went out tonight because I hate to think somebody actually saw that performance.
Yeah, man, we was pretty bad. We couldn't hit a thing. We'll get them next game.
We got to do better than that. I say we hit the gym right now and get some reps.
Tonight?
The sooner the better. I'll meet you there in a few, all right?
All right, you the vet. Let's do it. Give me a minute.
That's the way to put in the work. Might not pay off tomorrow or the next day, but work always pays off eventually. Now let's get out of here.